There's this idea of, is culture, is it fit and uproots from the top or the bottom? Is it rigid policies? Nothing that you've talked about here is about rigid policies. It's about open communication and access. If rigid policies is one, what are the pitfalls that will kill a culture in your mind?
Yeah, I think one thing is basically just put it on the paper and then not practice it work. Then it just become theory. That's the main issue that I see. People are speaking about it, and if you go to their website, it clearly demonstrate it. But then again, when you go inside the organization, you can't find it basically, and it's not practically implemented. So I think that's the main problem. And then again, understanding people, as I explained earlier, now if you take technology, it's a very creative industry. So how you can have policies align with that, have flexible working hours, having working from home. I think working from home, I'll take one example because it came really popular during pandemic. But as an organization, we used to have working from home for a long time. And based on different type of requirements, people used to work from home at least 1 or 2 days per week, depending on their task and then what they want to focus. So like that, bringing necessary policies and put it based on how you can maximize the productivity rather than making it a barrier or reduce the productivity. The workforce is the key thing. So I think those are like a few things that I can highlight. But then again, how to find that balance is the most important thing. As an example, take one industry like might have to comply with some kind of compliance requirements. Take this ISO or whatever standards that they want to follow. Then there can be certain set of policies that you might have to implement. But then again, clearly communicate why we are doing it. We are doing it because of this reason, because of that particular policy. I think the problem comes when you don't explain why and just putting a policy. So I think that's where people operations can help explaining it. And when people do understand, people know these are not charity. These are like businesses that you want to write, and you have to take care about the data, security, and you need to have operational aspects. And then the business is responsible to deliver value for the stakeholders. All these things are fundamental stuff. So you need to make sure that everybody do understand it and then bring these things in necessary places by explaining why, and then it won't be an issue at all.